Alright, first video. I don't really have anything to say other than hi, my name's 29 United, aka Arya. You can call me Arya as well by my real name. And some of you don't seem to believe that my name is Arya. One of you thought I was a girl, which I can see why. There's a lot of girls that are named Arya, so I'm not gonna disagree here. But one of you thought that I was running a Arya Stark fan account from Game of Thrones. I have never watched that show in my entire life, so I don't know anything about that. But yeah, we're finally doing the first video, and what I'm going to be doing in today's video is, well, actually, a few days ago I tweeted out on my Twitter account. I said, I think for my first video, I want you guys to drop me your unpopular opinions, and I'll react to them and give my unbiased, honest opinions. Some of you have missed the memo, but I don't necessarily blame you because I forgot to add that I was specifically talking about football opinions, and I got some shit like this. Listen, Mr. Nicholas Portway, I couldn't give less of a fuck if coleslaw isn't actually that bad. I mean, you're right, it's pretty good, but I was talking about football opinions. But it's alright, you know, it's kind of my fault, so I'll let this one slide. Alright, so the first one comes from @officialatleti. I think he's going to change his name because that's not who he usually goes by. Talking about his Twitter handle. He says, Renan Lodi is better than Kieran Tierney. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't watch enough La Liga to say, or not to say, but to judge Renan Lodi, so I don't know. But what I've seen from Kieran Tierney so far, he looks like a promising player for Arsenal. Arsenal did very well to get him. He said Felipe is a top 10 defender right now. If you include fullbacks, no chance. But if you're purely talking about center backs, maybe. And then he says Felix is generational. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't like João Felix. I know you're an Atletico Madrid fan, but for me, I'm going to consider him as a flop so far. He really hasn't done anything for Atletico Madrid compared to all the other youngsters that have signed for other clubs. Like, I'd rather have Mason Greenwood in my team than João Felix. I'm just being completely honest. But hey, we can agree to disagree. And then Lamar is actually good. Thomas Lamar, in my opinion, has always been underrated. I remember it was a couple of years ago he was going to United, I believe. I'm not sure if it was United, but the deal got cut off. So yeah, I always rated Thomas Lamar. So yeah, that's it for him. So the next one comes from @Monsieur Lewy. He says Ronaldinho is slightly overrated just because he was easy on the eye. Still a great player, probably the best players in terms of entertainment / visual, but he shouldn't be near the GOAT debacle. And I agree 100%. I was having this debate with a couple of IRL friends like a couple of weeks ago, and they are Ronaldinho fans, and it's true. I don't understand people that say Ronaldinho is the best player in the world or just in history of football. I don't understand. There's no way you can look at me and tell me Lionel Messi isn't better than Ronaldinho or Ronaldo isn't as good as Ronaldinho. I don't understand people who will say Ronaldinho is the best in the world. He shouldn't be near it. I completely agree with this. However, he's a legend, and that, if you disagree, then you're just delusional. The next one comes from @ByronBrummy. I don't know if I've said that right. He says Kimmich will become one of the best midfielders. I'm going to be honest with you. I think currently, right now, as we speak, I think currently he's the best midfielder in the world. He saved Bayern a lot of times, including against Moscow recently in the Champions League. I think he's been absolutely fantastic for Bayern Munich. So I think currently he's the best midfielder in the world. Hopefully he keeps his form up, because you never know. He can even win a Ballon d'Or. You never know. But yeah. The next one comes from @J14Lings. He says Jesse Lingard is secretly the best midfielder just aside Kai Havertz. And you're right. I think he's the second best midfielder in the world. Forget what I said about Kimmich about 10 seconds ago. Lingard is the best, or besides Kai Havertz, the best midfielder in the world. No, but seriously, if I'm going to be honest, I'm gonna talk about Jesse Lingard here. I kind of feel bad for the guy. I've always liked Lingard, just the way he is, his personality. He's not the greatest of footballers, and I feel bad because he's gotten so much hate over the years. It's incredible. I just feel for the guy. Hopefully, one day he comes back to what he was. But I think he should get out of United. Just go to another club, even if it's on loan, and see where it goes from there. The next one comes from @United_Kyle. He says Erling Braut Haaland will win the Ballon d'Or before Kylian Mbappe. It could happen. I don't think it's necessarily an unpopular opinion, but knowing France football, I think Mbappe is going to win it before, just because, the French bias. But it could happen. It's not like impossible. But only the future can tell us, to be honest. The next one comes from @UnitedLeo_. Says Marcus Rashford is the best left winger in the league. Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's also Heung-min Son, but other than those two, there's also Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane hasn't done much compared to Rashford and Sonny this year. So it's between Rashford and Sonny, to be honest. Next one comes from my good friend @Nabzo13. He says Nike is better than Adidas, but it changes depending on who makes the Arsenal kits. I've always preferred Adidas to Nike. I just don't like Nike, to be honest. Adidas is just always been my favorite football brand when it comes to shoes and kits and stuff like that. But yeah, I agree. Adidas is better than Nike. The next one comes from, again, another good friend of mine on football Twitter @LFCJad, who says Trent and Andrew Robertson is better than Davies. Well, I mean, I hope both of them combined are better than Alphonso Davies, because or else there's a problem. There's a massive, massive problem. Next one comes from @RisFCB, who says Arjen Robben is the third best player last decade and a top 5 winger. I'm gonna be honest, that is such a hot take that I can't even answer that. The third best player in the last decade. Okay, so we're definitely putting Messi and we're definitely putting Ronaldo. So then there's a third one left. It could be anyone. It could be Ribery, it could be Robben, it could be Neymar. Some people would say Mbappe. Oh, that's a really hard question. Some people would say Lewandowski. I don't know. I don't agree. I'm a Bayern Munich fan, but I wouldn't say Robben is the third best player in the last decade. Maybe if he had won a Ballon d'Or, maybe, but he hasn't. I don't know. I wouldn't say so, unfortunately. No, I wouldn't say so. Another one comes from another good friend of mine's on FT, EmsFT, @EmsFT on Twitter. Says that Bruno Fernandes is very overrated. Maybe by United fans he is. I don't find him overrated. I find him really good. I'm going to be honest with you. I think ever since he's joined United, I think he's been fantastic with them. And as much as you hate United, as much as you hate Bruno Fernandes, you have to admit he's been brilliant for them. And ever since he's been here, ever since he's been to United, he's changed. He's changed the team. So I wouldn't say overrated by the public view, but from Manchester United fans, definitely. The next one comes from @Vitali900, who says Samuel Eto'o is the best African player ever. And wow, this might be one of the hardest ones that I've had so far. I don't know. People are going to say Didier Drogba. Some people are going to say Samuel Eto'o. Some people are going to say Abedi Pele, Michael Essien. I don't know. Do I agree? For me, it's between Eto'o and Didier Drogba. But just because Didier Drogba played for my local team, I'm going to go towards Didier Drogba. And for that only reason, nothing else. So the next one comes from @CFC Arg_. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your Twitter handle. And he says, Prime Juan Mata is clear of Prime Thomas Muller. No, he's not. He's not. I don't know what came through your head while typing that, but he's just not better than Thomas Muller. He's a good midfielder, don't get me wrong, but Prime Thomas Muller won the World Cup with Germany, while Juan Mata with Spain were out in 2014. They're not good enough. Spain wasn't good enough. But that's going to be the end of this video, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching this first video. I really appreciate it. Again, this is my first video, so let me know in the comment section down below what I can improve on, what's been good, what's been bad. Let me know some more football ideas or just video ideas in general. And also, this is just an opinion video. It's not like I'm not trying to tell you guys that what I'm saying is necessarily right. We all have opinions. So, and I respect every single opinion, apart from the one that said that Prime Juan Mata is better than Muller. That was just absolutely disrespectful. Don't say that ever again. And, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.